Hi, I'm Alain Ménard, co-founder of the Green Beaver Company, and welcome to one of our production room. And we are here making this very short video to present to you Green Beaver, because unfortunately I was not able to come and meet you in person. So the Green Beaver, it was started by myself and my wife, who's the other co-founder, Karen. Karen is a biochemist by trade, and before we started the Green Beaver, she actually used to work for a big chemical company in Canada, developing pesticides. Yeah, pesticides. So obviously something happened in our lives. At that time I was working as a microbiologist in the pharmaceutical company. So basically we're talking about roughly 12 years ago. I remember Karen would started bringing home some organic vegetables and fruits and vegetables, and personally I wasn't even, I wasn't into it back then. Anyway, I found it kind of odd, based on the fact that she was working in the pesticide during the day, but then she wouldn't eat any of the stuff that they sprayed the pesticides on. So what really happened, what was the real clincher, was the fact that we were planning a family, and all of a sudden, well, everything changed. She started looking not only at what we were eating, but what we were using to wash our shelves or wash the floors. It was a total cleanup, if you want. And so basically she would work on her pesticides during the day, come home in the evening and make all kinds of shampoos, toothpaste. Anyhow, there was like full of little jars and all kinds of stuff in the washroom. You had a hard time walking around in there. But it came to a point when, she'd come home a little bit upset, and it came to a point where it wasn't too very yin-yang, if you want, so not very well balanced. And basically at that time we took a decision. We quit our jobs and took a big breath, remortgaged the house, and started this whole thing called the Green Beaver. And luckily for us, here we are 10 years later, which actually is the same age as our son, which was one of the inspiration who really kicked things off, if you want. And we have, what, over 70 products onto the market. So now I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Green Beaver and how it all, how we evolved with the market. If you were in this industry 10 years ago, and I'm talking about the natural or organic personal care products, if you'll probably remember that at that time, when it came to personal care products, being lotion, shampoos, even toothpaste, there were always a couple of questionable ingredients that were still in those products. Mind you, those products were still much better than what were sold in pharmacies or in conventional products, basically. But they always had one or two ingredients that were questionable. So right from the get-go, what we decided to do here at Green Beaver is bring out these products, but without any of the questionable ingredients. So right from the beginning, 10 years ago, our deodorants never contained propylene glycol. Our toothpaste never contained sodium lauryl sulfates. None of our shampoos or lotion contained or had any of the parabens. So right from the get-go, we said we want to be pure than the majority of products that were out there. And I think we did achieve that right from the beginning. And from there, we've evolved. Okay? We started using organic ingredients, and then we started using certified organic ingredients, which we're very proud of. And then we decided, oh, you know what? It's one thing to use certified organic ingredients, but what about if our production was all certified organic? So around 4.5 years ago, we built a plant within an old building, which we are right here today. And basically, the whole plant is actually certified organic. So it's a very few plants that are actually certified. And what does that mean? Well, basically it means, when it comes down to it, is what we say is in the product is actually in the product. So we have inspectors that come here. Sometimes it's plants, sometimes it's surprise visits. Oh, we love those. But anyhow, we do everything okay, but it's always a little bit, inspections. But anyhow, so they'll come around and they will guarantee that what we say is in our product is actually in our product, and what we say is not in the product is not in the product. So it's a big thing to say that, yeah, I use certified organic ingredients, but it's another thing if it's manufactured using a certified organic certifier. Two different things. So we've evolved to that, and then we said, you know what, we want to do better than that. So we actually took a decision that we will use as much as possible, if it can be grown here we will use certified organic Canadian grown ingredients in our products. And a lot of our ingredients, I'd say, close to around 25% of our products, of our ingredients today, are actually locally grown here in Canada, which is a big thing when it comes down to personal care products. But we're not stopping there. We're even going further than that. We're actually going to mandate some farmers to actually grow stuff for us, where we'll, for example, sunflower seeds. So we'll actually get them cold pressed in a certified organic plant and actually bring it back here and use it in our products. So that's how we've evolved in the last 10 years. And also, we can now say that we're the #1 certified organic Canadian brand of personal care products in the market. So very proud of that. Just by the way, where are we? Well, we're located in Hawkesbury. It's a small town in between Ottawa and Montreal, right on the Ottawa River. We have approximately 20 employees. That includes both my mom and my dad as well. And actually my mom, I think she's already left. Not surprised, because she is called a VP of vacation, so you never know when she's going to show up or leave. Anyway, I can say that because she doesn't even get paid anyhow, but she likes to come and spend time. Anyhow, that's a whole other story. Also, I'd like to say why. Yeah, okay, why would people buy Green Beaver products? And the best way to know, if you go to actually health food stores where they offer our products and you ask the people who actually work in the floors, these people, they know why. And you ask them, why do people buy? Well, they always come up with the same answer, and we get the same thing also when we go to consumer trade shows. They'll tell us, because it's pure. Green Beaver equals pure, guaranteed pure. That's always the #1 thing that comes out. The #2, Canadian. And you know what? People really do care about the fact that it's made in Canada, and also the fact that we're starting to use as much as possible Canadian grown ingredients. That really hits homes. So that's two important things that two reasons why people will buy the Green Beaver products. Also, pricing. Yeah, if you look at our products, if you look at our price, and you compare that to non-certified natural / organic products that are on the market, and the big boys, we all know who they are, mostly coming from the States, you'll notice that our pricing is roughly the same, although we offer that certified organic. We have that certified backing as well, which of course we know is not very expensive. And to be honest with you, it's always been our mandate to us, let's keep our prices as low as possible. And in the last 10 years, we've had 4 price increase on 4 different product categories only, and that's only in the last 10 years. So it just goes to show you, we're trying to keep the price as competitive and actually much better than any other certified organic line out there. Also, I just want to tell you, what is our biggest claim to fame? If you were to ask me, I'd say by far #1, these were the first products that we ever came out with, is our toothpaste. We actually have the #1 natural brand toothpaste in Canada. Very popular. We have everything from the Frosty Mint to Zesty Orange, Green Apple, which kids love, to something a little bit more eccentric like the Cilantro toothpaste. So that's I would say one of our biggest lines. But there's something that surpassed our toothpaste, and it all started around 4 years ago. We're very proud to say that we actually received a innovative research grant from the National Research Council of Canada. So it's a very big thing to get a grant, an innovation grant from them. So, and the whole purpose was to help us out to develop the very first certified organic sunscreens. And I'm glad to say we introduced them 2 years ago, and now we are the #1 natural sunscreen on the market with the organic certification. So that was a big accomplishment for the Green Beaver company. And lastly, I'd like you to know that there's a demand. There's a demand for Green Beaver products. People will come in and ask you about the Green Beaver products. And who are the Green Beaver consumer? Well, of course, you get the granolas because of our pureness, but also we have a lot of the mothers. We have a great kids line product, and also with the sunscreen, with the kids sunscreen. We're getting a lot of the young mothers that are getting into the organic, natural world. And of course, as always, they'll always start doing it for their children first before they get to themselves. But we'll take them one step at a time. So I would like to say that, and also just to let you know maybe why such a demand for our products. Well, we do have a great PR team. We've actually almost every month we're in one of the big magazines. So whether it could be Canadian Living, Chatelaine, Today's Parents, for example. We're always getting talked about. We're sort of the media darling, which is great for us because it's the only way that we can afford advertising. And also, we've also been lucky. We've been on the Marilyn Dennis TV show as well as on Canada AM. We've been there a couple times, and we've even been on the National with Peter Mansbridge. So we're very fortunate to be in the industry that we're in, being innovators. We get a lot of media coverage, which also helps to bring more people into the stores asking for our products. So I hope that you decide to list some of our products, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate and give me a call. Our number is on our website, and my extension is 22. Okay, thank you. Take care.